Hi guys, welcome to Studio C. This is Pam Cuff here. We're doing another one of our spontaneous off-the-cuff videos. I am making spaghetti dinner and I thought maybe you guys would like me to share with you a couple of my favorite go-to secrets. To save time, I have done things in my pot here that you guys are already familiar with. My secret spice blend, okay? A little bit of butter. You guys know, don't add anything until the butter stops frothing, right? And then I have added this because it takes just a little bit for that to mix in. I've added some of this, and man, oh man, this stuff is amazing. If you're going to make pasta or soups or anything like that, this actually makes things go a lot faster, but it's very strong. So just a teeny tiny little bit of this, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon. You know, a little bit of beef flavor goes a long way, right? And that's a really strong beef flavor, but goodness, it makes such a big difference. If you're going to make spaghetti really quickly that tastes like it has a lot of depth, that's the way to do it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to add is I have my green onions and a little bit of rosemary from my garden. Okay, those are things that I grow out in my garden. I know they're organic and they're fresh, and so I have dried them a little bit, but I'm going to put those in right now. The next thing you guys already know is if you're going to add garlic, make sure that you add it and then smother it so that it doesn't lose or escape into the room. We want it to stay, all the flavor and the aromatics. If the smell of the garlic is permeating your room, then the flavor is diminished in the pot. So you guys know all about that, right? So the first thing you want to do when you're using garlic, and I buy that garlic from Costco. It's the most amazing thing, and I have a lot of it, and I use a lot of it. Next thing I did was I just chopped up a couple of mushrooms, right? We're going to let those saute for just a few minutes. Okay, what else did I put in here? My julienne. This is another thing. If you guys want to have something in your pantry that makes a big difference and works really fast and makes everything that you add it to better and so much more easy, these sun-dried tomatoes are amazing. They add so much flavor so fast, and they are just a really good secret. I add them to a lot of different things. So here we go. We're getting our little pan hotter and hotter as we go. We're just heating it up slowly. All right. I let it cool down a while because I had the bullion and the other things like that. And then I wanted to wait until I was ready to do the video. So now we're heating it up just a little bit, pretty slowly. We're on simmer at this point because I'm just adding a few of these base ingredients to spaghetti sauce. Little bit of olives there. Hubby and I both love black olives. You know what? This would also make an amazing pizza sauce if you wanted to make some of this same combination of ingredients that you could put on a pizza. That would work great. Okay, you guys already know one of the secrets that I use is the mufalata salad from Costco. You guys know how amazing that is, right? It makes every spaghetti sauce or pizza that you're going to make, anything like that. This stuff, if you have it in your fridge, you can make anything better really fast. It's amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit. I have a little bit of balsamic vinegar and some olive oil in here. I'm just going to add a touch. And that will give us not just the oil, but just a little bit of that acid of the balsamic vinegar. And so it adds to the flavor combination. Now, these flavorings are all going to marry in this saucepan. And it just makes the most amazing spaghetti sauce. If you guys don't know how to make a delicious, amazing spaghetti sauce really, really fast, first trick of the trade is mise en place, right? Have everything ready to go that you want to have in your spaghetti sauce right here up front next to where you're going to make it, right? All your chopped things, all your spiced things, all of the product that you're going to use, have it all right there. It only takes a couple of minutes to drag all of this stuff out of the fridge. Really, seriously, like if you timed it, I bet I took 3 minutes to drag all of this stuff out of the fridge because I already know what I want to use, right? If you have it all in your fridge, then you're good to go. And then the next thing you got to do is chop up your mushrooms and start sauteing put your butter in your pot, put your beef bouillon in there, do all of your little seasonings just like I've shown you, and then just let them marry in the pot just enough to get warm. Okay, there's enough in there now that's going to be a really rich and hearty spaghetti sauce without it being too heavy, and there's no meat. And it's super, super healthy. Everything in here is pretty dang good for you. Now, I know people are going to kill me and they're going to fire back at me, but let me tell you, at this point, I have already added everything you could possibly need. And so I'm going to add in the cheapest spaghetti sauce known to man because I don't need an expensive spaghetti sauce. I just want something that is going to give me that base tomato flavor. If you want to add a more expensive tomato spaghetti sauce, then you go right ahead. You can add tomato paste in here if you want to. You can add anything that you want. Now, for the adults in the room, I'm going to add one more ingredient here. That's going to make it yum yum. Just a little bit of dry red wine. And that will cook off as my spaghetti warms up. Now, as your spaghetti sauce heats up, it will darken in its color. And these flavors will all start to marry together in the most amazing way. When you put that over the top of your spaghetti sauce, you're going to be so amazed. And look how long it took me to make that. I'm telling you, 20 minutes to make spaghetti sauce like this. Really good, high quality, amazing flavor. And it's all in the ingredients, and the secret ingredients are pretty much easy to come by. Most of these I buy at the local grocery store or Costco. And this spaghetti sauce, when it cooks down for about 10 minutes at the most, you're going to have the most amazing spaghetti sauce ever. And then I will put a little bit this Parmesan from Kirkland on there. Really good product. Absolutely love it. On the top of that spaghetti, and it's just amazing. So that's how fast and easy it is, right? If you want to make amazing spaghetti sauce and you don't really know how to do it, they make these products really good. And I've had Hunt's spaghetti sauce, different versions of spaghetti sauce over the counter, and they're fine. But I have to do it my own way, and I want to make it really something with my signature on it. The next thing that I'm going to do is pop a couple of these little Seattle sourdough in the toaster and put a little bit of garlic spread on there, and that's a meal done, right? Hope you guys enjoy. Bon appetit.